Generally speaking, Chronicles describes the same events already mentioned in Kings, but from a perspective 2 or more centuries later. The passage we're about to read inserts into the King's account of the bringing of the Ark of the Covenant into the temple, a scene that spells out the significance of music in the ritual practices of the Second Temple period. Note the large number of choirs and musicians and how pleased Yahweh is with the ceremony. Now, when the priests came out of the sanctuary, all the Levitical singers of Asaph, Heman, and Jeduthun, their sons and kindred, arrayed in fine linen, with cymbals, harps, and lyres, were standing in front of the altar, with 120 priests playing trumpets. In unison, the trumpeters and singers made themselves heard in praise and thanksgiving to Yahweh. As soon as the song began with trumpets and cymbals and other musical instruments in praise to Yahweh, a cloud filled the temple, for the glory of Yahweh filled the temple. In the Jewish tradition, singing was always considered a valid and valuable way to worship God. In the midst of a sermon on correct Christian behavior, the author of the letter to the church at Colossae reminds his readers of this heritage, exhorting them not to forget to sing to God with psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs, one of our biblically provided ways to give thanks to God. As God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, courtesy, and forbearance. Bear with one another, and if anyone has a complaint against another, forgive each other. Just as the Lord has forgiven you, so you also must forgive. Above all, put on love, the perfect bond for maintaining harmony. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in the one body, and be thankful. Let the word of Christ dwell in you abundantly. With utmost wisdom, teach and instruct one another. With psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs, sing to God with thankfulness in your hearts. And whatever you do, in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him.